Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique War Gaming. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is a Warhammer 40,000 2000 point battle report. What are battle reports? Well, you buy your models, you build your models. I say paint your models and then you make a war game. You put them into a list to make an army and play game. But realistically, you buy them, you build them, you start playing games and then you get them painted. Whether they're painted or not, doesn't matter, they're still good to go on the table for me. And that's what this is today. So for all my regulars here, guys, I would love, thank you very much. I'll see you in a minute. Right, so today, again, I'm throwing sisters on the table because I really enjoyed them last week. I'm going to give the other detachment that I like, that I saw in the codex and I thought was the best detachment. It is the where are we? Bringers of Flame detachment. Now in the codex it says, sorry, just look at the camera, don't knock the camera, it's telling me they all get assault on their weapons, which is great, and if they're within 12 inches of an enemy they get +1 strength, but that's been changed. On the app it's now 6 inches. So I know I'm going to bring you down and show you my army. Same as last time, is it? Did I change anything? No, I did change. I've got a few different bits in here. So a few things changed. So I'm going to bring down and show you that, and then run you through my sort of battle plan. And then when Mark arrives up, we're going to go run through his army and go for it. He's bringing Aeldari today, but he's bringing the Unari part of it. So it's going to be interesting. So you would have seen from the thumbnail anyway. Right, so Seraphins, again, starting a deep strike to come down, just be a nuisance to him. I have a unit of sisters with the Imagifier, I think they're called, leading them, and a Palatine, because I wasn't using the Palatines to the max of their abilities last time, so I have another unit of sisters with a Megafier, Imaginifier. This is basically an ancient, okay. Now the plan for these, one of these is going to be guarding the home field, because on a 4+ every turn I get miracle dice if one of the sister standards is on an objective. These guys are going to be in the Rhino. I don't really want to wander them too far from home field objective. They can get a straight line to a mid-table objective in the Rhino. That go up and drop them off there, and they can start scoring points and doing actions and, you know, miracle dice and everything else. I have a unit of Sacred Saints with a Palatine. The Palatine has the Righteous Rage enhancement. Each time model selected to fight, I can first discard up to 3 miracle dice. For each miracle dice they discarded, until the end of the phase, add 1 to the attacks and the strength characteristics of the bearer's melee unit. Now, I was doing the Palatine wrong last time, because the Palatine has an ability that I can sacrifice a miracle dice, and for every wound that she does, that is a mortal wound in addition to any other wounds. So, and she has lethal hits as well. So that could be very, very tasty. Rolling her attacks, boosting herself up, say 2 miracle dice. So she'll be on 6 attacks. 2 of those are 6s. That's 2 automatic wounds and 2 mortal wounds. That's actually very tasty. They're going to be inside this bad boy. Okay. I'm going to have a unit of 5 Sister Repenter and 3 Arco guys inside a Rhino. The idea is to move them up towards an objective, the Rhino, jump the Arco guys out and have them go forward like a little sort of screen. These girls are going to jump out afterwards and go forward as well as like a second wave. The Rhino will just sit on objective scoring points. Penitent Engine, I still don't really know how to, you know, to me, just get them off the table. Heavy twinning heavy flamers, buzzsaws, just keep blasting away. The only problem with them is their toughness 9, I think they are. So they're not very tough. Of course, 3 units of Paragon War Suits, one led by Valerie. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of them one flank of the table. The other 2 are going to be sort of going up towards the centre. I might set one side of the table, move it up towards the centre, but Valerie's team is definitely going up towards the centre. Yeah, that's the plan. Now, I said I do like playing sisters. I'm wait for Mark to get here, and then we'll go through his army and we'll go from there.
So this Disciples of Devoted Vineyard detachment. So the Warlord and the only character is the Incarn. Then I have 2 Wraith Lords, both with double Flamers and double Bright Lances. I have 2 squads of Striking Scorpions, 2 squads of Fire Dragons, 2 squads of Warp Spiders, and 2 squads of Banshees. In the Wave Serpent down there, which has double Bright Lances, printing Bright Lances, there is a 5 Fire Dragons and 5 Harlequins, which aren't on the board, and then 2 Falcons that have a Harlequin troop in both of them. One of them is in Deep Strike, and the last thing I have is 5 Rangers that are holding the home objective, and a Warlock Skyrunner as well.
Okay, and I rolled first turn, so let's get to killing. Yep, so my first...
I'm going to do a fade back.
Yep. My first turn was very eventful.
This is a D6 plus 1 move.
Yep.
2 inches. Cool.
So these guys moved around.
That's one of those guys.
With the Sacrosaints and the Paladin in there. This Rhino stayed still. The Sister stayed there. The Repenter and the Arco guys in the Rhino come forward here. These Paragon guys advanced up and shot away at the Wraith Lord. Did absolutely nothing. These guys moved up and do an action to sabotage. These guys moved up to take the objective, and the Penitent Engine moved up. That is my first turn. 1 bit of shooting and no action at all. So on to Mark's first turn now.
Yeah.
Right, so Mark's first turn. You want to talk us through it?
I drew extend and no prisoners, so kill things and then take a midfield objective, which is a pretty nice one for the first turn. I moved my 2 Wraith Lords back here to shoot the Immolator, so I destroyed the Immolator. Your girls got out without any issues. Sorry, in the movement phase, I moved my Scorpions up and used my Whispering Shadows ability to make sure that they couldn't be my Scorpions couldn't be overwatched, and set them up over there. The Falcon killed, so the 2 Wraith Lords between them killed the tank, and then the Falcon killed the Penitent Engine, and then the Wave Serpent whiffed against these and did a good bit of damage. I think killed one or two of them. One or two of them. Yeah. They were on 3 when I went in, yes. So I think it killed 2.
Yeah.
And then the Scorpions charged in, killed the squad, and then the whatever her name is,
Susan.
Susan? Deirdre killed all the Scorpions. But then I used the Incarn's ability to teleport the Incarn up the board, and he's kind of like, I had positioned my last Scorpion in such a way that when I drew him off, I'd be able to position myself at your side of the wall.
Which is very clever.
Yeah.
So on to my turn 2 now.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
So at the end of my turn 2, here's what transpired. Very funny moment. I moved the Palatine through here, through to the wall, to the other side. Now the plan was to supercharge Plasma Pistol and give this young lady a little tickle, and then charge the Scorpions and repeat what's done over there. Didn't do nothing to her with the shot. Failed the hazard test. CP re-rolled it and failed it again, so killed her outright. Because she already taken the wound from the other guys.
You rolled 3 ones in a row.
Yeah. This Rhino came forward. This Rhino and this Rhino came forward as well. Jumped the Arco guys out to take the objective. But both these 2 Rhinos, Hunter Killer Missile over there into the Falcon. 1 hit. failed to wound. Paragon Warsuit, they advanced over here. Only one of them was able to shoot at the Banshees, did nothing. I caused a wound on the Exarch, sorry. These guys advanced up, did nothing on the Orc Spiders, but actually detonated the, killed the Wraith Lord, and Mark rolled a 6, so he detonated and caused one mortal wound on the other Wraith Lord, and one wound on the Exarch behind there. And there's no charges for me, so that was not a very, the key model went off, but apart from that, no. So into Mark's turn 2.
Yeah. Move some stuff around. Then I have to remove 2 here. Yeah, just the 2 with the shark and pistols.
Yeah.
Okay. Moved up with the Fire Dragons, killed this unit of Paragon Warsuits. Kind of left myself with that other shit that shoot, to be honest. I didn't think the Fire Dragons were going to do that much damage on their own. Then I dropped this in with a Rapid Ingress last turn, and then I came over and I did a lot of, I think I took 9 sisters out of the squad of the troop.
There's 1 sister left and 2 heroes.
And then kind of shuffled everything up. I came up here with the spiders and killed the Archiflagellants off the middle objective, just to stop you scoring any more than 8 next turn. You don't hold your home objective anymore, so actually I think you do, because they probably have, I don't know, we need to figure out what the OC here is on everything.
I think that you have 2 guys there, I have 1 guy.
I have 4 on the objective. I should have. That was my intent when I moved in.
Okay,
yeah.
we'll take that in a second.
Yeah, because you have a Battle Sister which would be 2 OC, and then the other 2 should be 1 each. But I don't know if the banner gives you +1 OC, or what it does.
No, I don't think it does. No, it lets me re-roll. If someone dies within 12 inches, I can re-roll that Miracle Dice.
Okay, great. So it's nothing. So we're going to contest that, so you're not going to score Linchpin now. This guy, I think, got a shot at here and then did no damage. I think I rolled 2 2s. And everyone kind of just moved up. This guy came up to charge these, but then when they died anyway, he's just stuck there now. Cool.
He did try to charge, but it was a failed one.
So, and this did one that killed one of the sisters, or one of the units there.
Yeah. Right, so on to my turn 3. Right, so that was a great turn. These sisters jumped out of this tank. They moved over. We charged in. Mark finished this other sister unit off. So there's 2 heroes left, 1 with 2 wounds. We've taken that objective back now. We storm-bolted the Orc Spiders. 1 remained, so charged in, tank shot the last one, killed it. Did nothing else to the other guys. Here's where the fun happened here. Because Morgan Val and co, they killed
a lot, didn't they?
Yeah. The Fire Dragons with the missile pods. I think she killed most of them.
Yeah.
Did she finish them all?
She killed all of them.
Yeah, so I need to roll dice for her because she gets a Miracle Dice when she kills a unit.
Okay.
Then the Paragon suits destroyed the Wraith Lord. Mark teleported the Yunari, Incarn, over to where Fire Dragons were, trying to keep her safe. And we actually charged, subbed the Miracle Dice in with a 6. Charged in, acted a stratagem to give them lethal hits in combat. And she done 9 mortal wounds on herself, didn't she? So, and she exploded, caused a mortal wound back. So, it's a very good turn there. But onto Mark's turn
3.
Cool.
Ready to go?
Let's run through your turn quickly. So,
came over here, killed these 3 Paragon Warsuits. The Falcon actually did a lot of work on doing it. This Falcon completely whiffed in exchange for that. This Wave Serpent whiffed, I think, as well. I think it might have killed the last of them.
Yeah, he killed the last of the Paragon Warsuit guys.
And then the Falcon, the Banshees kind of got out of this, and then they killed another Paragon Warsuit. They kind of whiffed a bit as well. Although you rolled a lot of 4-ups to save. So I've cleansed, and then everything, and then I killed 3
girls out of that squad. There's only 1 sister left, and the character
in magnifier.
And I also got these 2 girls down here, and I rapid ingressed these girls.
Yeah.
Right,
Cool.
so on to my turn 4.
Yeah.
So what happened is it's my turn 4, and I just said this is what I would be doing with this. You know, the Seraphim would have come forward, shot the Howling Banshees, and then move back. Valerie on her own would have moved towards the Striking Scorpions and fired all of her weapons at the Fire Dragons, and then charged the Striking Scorpions to wipe them out and take protection from them. But there wasn't going to be I wouldn't have been scoring that many primary points, and so I would have killed the Harlequins on my home field objective because it's linchpin. So I've still got points, but not bonus points or anything else because of linchpin. And I don't think my guys there would have taken care of them quick enough for me to start scoring points. So in my turn 4. So in turn 5 I might have scored the maximum on primary, but that would have been it. And Mark was already 19 points ahead of me going into turn 4. So we just, called it there. But no, it's a very good game. It's always a good game with Mark. I really enjoyed that. I think I was using Palatine correctly, apart from the one I've nicknamed Susan. She supercharged her plasma at his warlord. Didn't do nothing to it, and then killed herself in the explosion, the hazardous test. So, but she did actually very well killing the Striking Scorpions. It was a good combination with her, even without that enhancement. Sacrificing 1 miracle dice to activate her ability, so every wound that she causes is a mortal wound in addition to normal wounds. I think it's actually very, very good. I think when Valerie and the two Paragon Warsuits left charged Mark's Warlords, I think there was good use of me subbing out for one of the miracle dice for 6, so all I needed was a 3. It was a good move from Mark to move it in the first place after I killed the first unit of Fire Dragons, because I think she was 6 inches away from being charged where she was. So it was a good move, made it a 9-inch, try to make it a bit more difficult for me. But I had the 6 in the pot, so I just swapped that in. I think the Paragon Warsuits did fantastic. Very, 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 very good. Obviously, Valerie and her squad done a lot of heavy lifting today, and I would put that down to her giving them 4 rerolls to hit and to wound. That's her ability, which is leading the unit. Now, they did a lot of heavy lifting actually. The Paragon Warsuits on the other side, they didn't do much heavy lifting. They didn't do much anyway, but they just took the objective and they just sat there scoring points on the objective. Now, unfortunately, there's 220 points just sitting there scoring points for me, whereas I could have had, say, the Penitent Engine over that side and just moved it up there and just left that sitting there, and then just moved them off around, instead of just moving it through and it's got blown to pieces straight away. Still learning, especially with this army. I'm thinking for the next time I field these girls, 3 units of Paragon Warsuits, definitely. I'm thinking if I can put it together, 30 Sacrosaints, 3 units of 10, each led by a Palatine. That would be great. See, there's no point leading it with an Image of Fire, because one of his abilities, he gives the unit 2+ armor save and a 4+ invulnerable save, whereas the Sacrosaints already have a 4+ invulnerable save and a 3+ armor save, so it's not really much of a benefit for them. Whereas it's leading a sister unit, sisters then get a 4+ invulnerable save instead of a 6+, which is a big difference. I think maybe 2 or 3 units of 6 of the Arco Flagrant guys, and just send them off as waves. One in the middle, one either side, and maybe 3 units of 5 Sister Repenter. Again, the same thing, to send them off into waves. Behind them, 3 rhinos with the 30 Sacrosaints in there with the Palatines, and have them come along just to jump out. Probably with Val and Paragon Warsuits as well, and then paragon war suits on either flank. The idea of just to push everything back, the Marks army back, and have the actual rhinos just sitting on objective scoring points. You know, one thing I should really do as well. If I take these Seraphins, put them in deep strike, because that's the first thing. If there's an opportunity to drop him down in his deployment zone and take his objective, great. If not, I should move my sister squad off of the objective because they have sticky objectives, and then put the Seraphins down there just to hold it, stop him from deep striking onto it. I don't know. There's a lot of things to think about, and I mean, a castigator would probably be good. But look, I enjoy playing with sisters. I think they're a great army. I really enjoy them. I'm just a little bit annoyed with myself that I had the Santorum Guard box for almost a year sitting there doing nothing. All of the sisters from the Imperial magazine sitting there just doing nothing. I should have gotten together a lot sooner. But anyway, look, they're here now. So, massive thank you to everyone watching the video. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button because it costs you nothing. Everyone smash the thumbs up button so because YouTube shares the video with more people, which makes this amazing community of you guys grow even more. If you want to support the channel even further, there's a join button below. You can click on that and become a member to the channel. Different memberships have different perks. If you have any comments about my list, bear in mind I'm limited to what I have because these are all the system models pretty much that I have, or Mark's list. Check it below as always. Guys, until next time, thanks for watching. Hit the buttons for me. Take it easy.